Hi, it's Raina. Welcome to my channel. Today we're getting to play Infinity Nikki Danqing Season 1.8, and I'm working on some of the small quests because I got the large one done, and I guess I have to wait 5 days to find out anything else. So let's keep ourselves busy. So this is Bonded in Danqing, a mysterious resident of Bamboo Grove. Sounds interesting. So let's get started and see what we find out. This dress, by the way, is in the Starlight shop, and I just love it. I think it's gorgeous. I mean, it's got so many different little special details to it. I'm very happy with it. So I'm wearing it today. Tomorrow I'll wear the other one. Alright, let's get started for real. Hey, there are actually people living in that house in Bamboo Grove. I knocked on the door and the old man inside started muttering and being all mysterious. He said he's waiting for some deadlock breaker and that the key is that ink transformed cart by his doorstep. But it's all turned to ink. What good could it possibly be? I just don't understand. What that child said really caught my attention. Don't disappear on me. And they don't give me the history either on the ones that I need it. Yes, so we're supposed to go to the cottage. A full 10 years. I never thought this day would truly arrive. Young lady, would you kindly tell this old man your name? My name is Nikki. May I ask who you are, sir? Also, what do you mean by restore the natural order of things? You're Nikki? Oh, that does make sense. A full decade has passed, and the little girl who once hid behind Zhou would have grown into a beautiful young lady by now. My name is Zhou, and I used to play Go with your teacher. Now I'm just a recluse who barely leaves home. As for your second question, Nikki, I know of only one person with the power to restore the natural order of things on Danqing Island, and that person is you. But I only acquired this ability by chance. I don't understand how I could be the one, or what exactly this order is supposed to be that I'm to restore. Forgive me, but I can't elaborate any further right now. However, if you want to understand everything, you'll need to retrieve something for me first. What's so special about this item? Sir, if I may, what's so special about this item you want me to retrieve? The object itself is nothing special. The process of retrieving it, however, is. Consider it a small test I've designed for the one who will restore the natural order of things. If that's the case, let me give it a try. Once I return, please tell me the whole story. Of course. When the time comes, I will tell you everything I know. For now, you will head straight forward from this house. Not far from here, you'll find a wooden hut. Once there, you'll know exactly where to go and what to retrieve. Okay. Nikki, there's not even a single tea leaf left in this teapot. After rummaging, they find more than scrolls as an old umbrella with a folded letter in it. Nikki, there's a letter inside this umbrella. Let's see what it says. Beneath the shed sits a jar, and in the jar an umbrella lies. I take it home with ease. What fear have I of wind and rain? Then comes a whisper soft and clear. A treasure waits atop the height. Tread a pathway high and tight, and there behold a wondrous sight. It's a poem, I think, and a guide as well. The first line says, now that we've found the umbrella, we should take it back to Mr. Zhou's place. I'm more interested in the second half. What does it mean there's a treasure hidden near Mr. Zhou's place? Is that what he wants us to retrieve? That doesn't make sense. If the item is near his place, why did he make us come all this way? Nikki, do you think he's messing around with us? Judging from his tone, I don't think he's playing a trick on us. I still want to believe he'll keep his promise and tell us exactly what's going on. As for the line, tread a pathway high and tight, the old man's house is by a cliff. I remember seeing several walkways along its side. Maybe it's telling us to go up the cliff and take a look? Then let's go. I'm really curious. What could be up there? Alright, there was something back here to investigate. Oh, it stopped. I guess we don't get to investigate that. It's a new kind of tree. Interesting. Jade fluff. Okay. Alright, so we're going to look for this cliff. There really is a crate here, but it's turned to ink. Wooden crate containing Go pieces. I think that might be that game. Sir, we've brought the item you asked for. It's a set of Go, right? This time Zhou was no longer holed up in his room. There he is. The only old man on this game that's really an old man. Yes, that's it. You truly do have the power to restore things that have to return to ink. Perhaps the natural order of Danqing Island can finally be restored as well. Sir, are you referring to the strange happenings happening on Danqing Island? Miss Bai and I have been investigating this too. We want to save Miss Wei and those who have gone missing. If you know anything that may be helpful, please tell me. What? Shui has gone missing as well? It's my fault. If I hadn't been afraid and hidden away for 10 years, if I'd spoken with her sooner, maybe she wouldn't have suffered the same fate as Brother Meng. You mean you haven't left your house in 10 years? Just what exactly happened back then? A decade ago, Brother Ming and I connected over our shared love of puzzles. The challenge involving the Go set was one I created for him back then. That day I planned to invite him to take on the challenge. I even intended to play a quick game of Go with him after he retrieved the set. I never imagined I'd see him drenched in rain and turning to ink right before my eyes. I was terrified. For days I could barely function. Since then I've been too paranoid to step outside my front door. So that's the story. At the time, I convinced myself it was nothing more than a hallucination, just my mind playing tricks on me. So I told no one. It wasn't until several others went missing after a storm that I finally dared to believe the ink transformation was tied to the rain. For the past 10 years, I haven't been able to stop wondering, why do people and objects turn into ink? Why must Long rely on an artist to dot its I? And if the world is so vast, why are we bound to just this corner of Danqing Island? I even began to wonder, what if Danqing Island is nothing more than a painting, the loon being within it, the loon a being within it, and we mere figures drawn on its canvas. If we truly are figures within a painting, how would that make you feel, sir? You seem surprisingly calm after hearing such a story. A few years ago, those very thoughts almost pushed me to the brink. I felt life was meaningless, and the whole world nothing more than a fleeting bubble. However, these days, I've come to peace with it. Whether Danqing Island is a painting or something else, the years I, Zhou, have lived, they're real to me, and that is enough. It's unfortunate that, despite finding peace of mind, Danqing Island remains trapped in this state. I have a theory, though it's only a speculation. If Danqing Island really is a painting, and people and objects are turning to ink, who's to say the inverse isn't possible as well? That's why, when you saw me using the Danqing ability, you thought I might be the one to restore the natural order of things. It's true, I can return items turned to ink, but as for those who've disappeared, I'm still powerless. However, things aren't completely hopeless. Once Granny Yeo remembers the full lullaby, I'll keep looking for a way to help my teacher and the others. Good child, I hope you truly are the one to bring hope to Danqing Island. So a mysterious resident of Bamboo Grove is now complete. So if you enjoyed the video and got something out of it, please leave it a like. I hope you're enjoying the update and have an awesome day.